Hello people, this is Harsha and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a good video because today's video is not scripted, it's an honest talk. How 2020 will emerge as the best year in your life, and I will show it with an example. A lot of people will say 2020 is the worst year because of coronavirus pandemic, and I really mean so. But on the bright side, 2020 is also an year of personal growth. And people who didn't realize that the latter is very important than the former, you lost a lot of opportunity cost. The opportunity cost can vary from rupees 1 to rupees 1 lakh crore. Anything can be the case. I'm not exaggerating it. Look at the stock market once. If you haven't checked it out anything, you just wasted time. Simple. So, how 2020 becomes the best year in your life is all about developing yourself from day one of lockdown to day today. Because everybody is staying at their respective houses, what work do they have? Of course, employment or people who are working from their houses, that's different story. But students or persons related to 16 to 25, what are you doing there? You are absolutely free. Of course, if you have engaged in other activities, aside those activities, what are your personal growth achievements? This is not any competition, just the self question. What did I do other than my regular routine? Anything improved in myself? Any weaknesses cancelled and it became like a strength? If you answer like a boss, then forget about it. Everything is solved for 2020. But if you feel that you have wasted a lot of time, it's high time that you realize that you have to start doing something great for your personal growth. Something great doesn't mean in terms of numbers and all. No. Something great is within your mind, because we always defeat ourselves from the mind factor itself. We don't do because we defeat ourselves primarily with the mind. I can't do it. That's the first thing. If anyone asks you to do something, I can't do it. If you start saying this, your mind obviously will not let you to do. Simple as that. So 2020, I have seen people who have done so many things. Instagram, YouTube, everything. People are flooded with doing great activities. That is one case. I would say only 5% to 10% people have done this. Other 90% would have wasted this time for sure. I don't say if you watch Netflix and Prime or any other movies, I don't say you are wasting time. That's also needed. And people who have done only those Netflix movies, other entertainment things, forgetting the personal growth, then that's the problem, because balance is important. If you either focus on personal growth and ignore this creative side, you're making a mistake. Balance is the key of life, and ultimately who is doing that will be the master of that. And researchers say that doing a thing for 90 days straight, continuously, consistently, you become a master of that field. And obviously we have got 3 months from the day one if you start, and from the day 90 if you end. You could have become a master of that field. Who knows? So it's the year of personal growth, professional growth. How professional growth? If you require some skill in your profession, you have got 3 months time. You have got 3 months plenty of time to improve on that skill. And how do I justify this growth? After you get into your normal routine, after the end of this coronavirus, when you go to work again, people will find differences in you. People will find a lot of change in you. And if you don't find a change in yourself when you go to work, or when you talk with someone, when you interact, when you write, when you speak, anything, whatever be it, if you don't find a change in your structure of body, then you wasted a lot of time. That's the only check factor. And another thing, your skills, your personal skills will obviously transmute into your professional skills. And that's how growth is made. Your resume gets improved because of your personal skills. And a lot of things will happen if this growth factor is improved, because mental things, this self-confidence, weakness, everything depends upon your doing the activity or not. If you do a thing perfectly and become a master, what happens is that your self-confidence gets into a peak level of high. No one can demand anything less than what you deserve, right? If you deserve 1 lakh, they are ready to pay even 1,20,000 also if you have the right skill. When they know that you have right skill, when you have right amount of confidence, how does this confidence gets built up? Again, depends upon the skill improvement. So in this lockdown of 3 months, what I have done, I've already shared a video on what did I do in this lockdown. The link is in description below. Please do watch that. But I started to write. I started to write short stories, especially in this period of lockdown. Because I always liked writing, and writing was one such thing where I wanted to improve. And believe it or not, I completed a novella. A novella is something, it's more than a short story, less than a novel. And I finished writing it. It's in the editing process. And I'm going to release in the next week through Amazon. Self-publishing, we can release it through Amazon. So I'm releasing it through Amazon. So I feel considerably as a great factor for myself to a position where I started to write sentences, short stories and all. I completed a novella and I'm going to release it. It all changed. The perspective changes, the writing style changed. I've learned many things about forming a different set of sentences than the usual one. I've understood the period of consistency while you write. If you miss one day for writing, it would feel lot of hecticness because the gap of understanding between the story and you will get loosened. There's a lot of things that goes when you started to write. And I all understood this during this lockdown. And this goes for me because I interested myself for writing. There are people who have done so many things apart from what I just did. People who have focused on fitnesses. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Some people transform their body in such a way that you can't imagine that. Oh, this man turned into a beast. It's a lot of inspiration, lot of strength. And I respect to all of them. So it's ultimately the thing is, weaknesses exist only in mind. When you start doing, your weakness becomes your strength, as I said previously. I started to write, I imagined. I enjoyed the process thoroughly every day and I completed it. I completed writing a novella and I'm going to release it through Amazon. See the end result. For me, it's writing. For you, it can be anything. The process is simple. Starting the activity, completing the activity, and enjoying the process in the middle. That's most important. 1, 2, 3. Starting, process, completing. 3-stage process will change your life in 2020. Simple. So that's it for today. And if you like this video, please do like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell icon. You will get notifications when you hit the bell icon only. Please do hit the bell icon. And through my Instagram account, I would post about the updates about my book release through Amazon. And similarly, I would post videos on YouTube as well. If you are interested about that, please do follow my Instagram account. The link is in the description below. Please do follow it. And I recommend everybody to stay positive during this pandemic, because ultimately being negative or thinking about negative things will help you get into a different side, which is not required right now. You should stay happy, you should just chill. So that's what it all matters. So have a great Sunday. See you. Lots of love. Bye.